Welcome back. In this session now, I will explain DCL statements, data control language statements. You know that there are four types of SQL statements: DDL, DML, DCL, TCL. Already I explained DDL and DML. Now I will explain data control language, TCL. What is the purpose of this DCL? See, you know that in a database there is a DBA, database administrator. Here, the responsibility of DBA is what? Yeah, if you want to use the data, he has to give the permission. He has to maintain the security for the data. Entire control of the database by the DBA, database administrator. Without permission of a DBA, database administrator, highly impossible to touch the data in database. That's why he is called a database administrator. You look after everything on databases as well as data. Actually, SQL provides a command for the DBA for the purpose of either you can give permission, rights, or you can take the permission from the various users. In DBA, there are so many users are there. He has to look after each and every users. To whom to I have to give the permission, whom not, and what type of permissions I have to give the user, and how he has to look after how they are using the database. Is there any mismanipulations? Something? Because without permission of the DBA, nobody can modify the data. If they want to modify the data, they have to take the permission from the DBA, database administrator. See, DCL actually data control language. There are so many comments are there. Main important grant and revoke. Grant and revoke, give the permission, take the permission. Here permission is very important. In any software company, you see they will appoint the person called DBA. Just you will not do any work, just you will maintain the database of the company. See, here in DCL, there are mainly two comments are there, grant and revoke. Now let us see what is the purpose of grant command. Suppose user to give privileges to specified user. So sometimes DBA has to give the permission to specified user. That can be done with the help of a grant command. But this command is used by only DBA, database administrator. This command is used to give user access to a database. He has to give the permission to the particular user, specified user. Then only they can use it. Otherwise, nobody can touch it. You see here syntax: grant, select, update on my table to some user, another user. You see example here. I have taken same name: grant, select, update on my table to some user, another user. Suppose I have taken the employee, correct? Grant, select, update on employee to X, Y. Now I am giving permission to X and Y. X and Y can have rights to retrieve, access the data in the database. But the entire thing is controlled by the DBA. DBA has to give the permission. Grant command is used only by the DBA. Nobody will use that in the companies. Here, grant select employee on grant select update on employee to X comma Y. He is giving permission to X and Y. Assume there are A to Z users are there. Except X and Y, nobody has the permission from the DBA, database administrator. Nobody can use the database. Now X and Y can have rights to use the databases. Another example you see here now, grant select on users to Tom at localhost. Locally, Tom can use the database. But this command is used by only DBA, database administrator, not others. Others don't have permission to use the grant because DBA only can give the permission to others. Even company also, even nobody can, other employees can't use the grant command. There is no permission for using the grant command. If they want, he has to give the permission. Then only they can use the database. Otherwise, no. Because security of data is very important. That's why each and every companies, they will appoint the person for maintaining the database, data as well as database. That person is named as DBA, database administrator. Next, you'll pass on to revoke. See, there I given one example, grant select on users to Tom at localhost. This is revert back. User can give the permission to the database administrator. Opposite of grant is there, no? That is revoke. In grant, DBA has to give the permission to privileges to users. Here reverse. User will give the permission to the DBA. This command is used to take away some or all privileges to the specified users. It is useful to back permission from the user. Here, user also having the permissions. DBA also having the permission. Sometimes DBA has to give the permission to the user. Sometimes user has to give the permission to the DBA. Revoke means what? Revert. Opposite. You see the syntax here. Revoke privilege name on object name from user name, public role name. See, here accessing is what here there are mainly there are two types, public and private. If it is a private, only specific user can use the database, have the permission. But public means what? Anybody. You see one example here, revoke select update on student from BCA, MC. Now, user have given permission to the DBA, table student name is there, there you update BCA and MC. You see another example here, revoke select update on my table from user 1, user 2. Now user 1, user 2 has given the permission to the DBA. Now you update the my table. User 1 having the separate table, separate database. User 2 having the separate database. But main database control is done by the DBA, database administrator. User 1 having the rights to give the permission to the DBA because he is also maintaining the security. Without securely without permission. DBA also can't use the database of the user. Database of the user. In grant, DBA will give the permission to the user. Revoke, user will give the permission to the DBA or company, whatever. That is the main difference between the grant as well as revoke. This is data control language, DCL. Thank you. See you in the next session.